Y'all should go get this dairy-free delicious soy popsicle thing. It is so good. We bought it today and finished it today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I say it every time. I'm really bad at posting, but I have started a new everything kind of. I've just sort of flipped myself around the past couple weeks. So I've decided YouTube is going to be one of the things that I flip around and improve on. So with that being said, my birthday is on Thursday and I'm going to be turning 17. So I made a list of 17 things I learned in my 17 years of living. And some of them kind of like relate to each other, but I just sort of sat down and thought, like, Shaylee, like, what are things that like you've learned that you tell other people, or that you want to tell other people, or that you try to embrace in yourself? And so I sort of just wrote down everything, and they're not in any specific order. I just sort of wrote down what came to mind. It's okay to be sad. A lot of people can be sad about whatever it is, and I've just learned, like, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to have your bad days, and you don't have to be so anxious about it or hide it, because everyone has a bad day, and it's okay that you're sad. It's okay to want to change your body. We just had a Love Your Body week at my school, and one of the ladies said, you know what, it's okay if you want to change your body. It's okay if you don't like what body you come in, as long as you know that you're beautiful. And I've never really been comfortable in my skin, and so I've always sort of wanted to change it. And I know this year was, I think, the year where I realized, like, look, you're beautiful in your skin. If you want to get those abs, if you want to get that butt, then you do it. But you're beautiful the way you are. And I just think it's okay. It's okay for people to want to do that. People don't have to be scared, oh, they're going to judge me if I try to look better or whatever. Some days will be really hard. This kind of relates back to number one. Life is not easy, and life has its ups and life has its downs, and there are going to be hard days. There are going to be really, really hard days, and no one can avoid them. They just come when you least expect it, or they come when you are expecting it. And I think it's the way that we face those days and the way that we come out of those days that really shows who we are. And it's not about how hard the day hit us, but rather how we became a new person, per se, or how we learned from the day. Tomorrow's a new day. So just because today your boyfriend might have broken up with you and you may think the world is ending or whatever, tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow is a day where you can wake up and you can say, you know what, look, I am okay. Today I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to slay the day, and so are you, and so are you, and I'm going to make everyone happy. I'm going to make myself happy. Today is my day. And I think it's really important that we remember that every day is a new day. Just because it might have been hard yesterday, or you might have had a really bad mistake, it doesn't mean it's going to be hard tomorrow. It doesn't mean you're going to make a mistake tomorrow. Tomorrow could be a really good day, and I think it's important that everyone remembers that. There is a beautiful world outside. I've always sort of just stayed inside my room. I'm not a very social person. I used to like to go out. I used to like to, go out, have fun with my friends, but just lately I feel like in the past couple years I've just sort of been in my room and not really left. But the past couple months I've gone out and I've adventured and I've taken hikes, and mountains are beautiful, the beach is beautiful. Like, there's so many things that I feel like I've lost, and just I think it's important for people to know, like, there is a world. Go explore it. Go have an adventure. You might find a new hobby. You might find a new place that you love. So there's a world, and everyone needs to see it. People come and people go. And I think this is one everyone knows, but I think it's important to stress it just because I know, even myself, like, there are people in my life who do leave, who I felt like was going to be in my life forever. I had a best friend who I've known since 6 years old in kindergarten, or 5 years old. I don't really know. I don't know how old I was. But, like, we didn't fit. And high school came around and we ended up going our separate ways, and it was really, really sad. Like, I still love her. Like, if she called me and said, you know what, Shaylee, like, I need to come stay the night. Like, I need a house. I need money. I would be there for her, just because people come into your life, but they come into your life for a reason, and they leave footprints and they leave memories in your head. And I think it's important that, yeah, they may leave. We may be sad, but we have what we have of them, and, like, we're always going to be there for them. And I think it's just important to know that just because someone leaves your life doesn't mean that a new person isn't going to be coming into your life, or that a better person isn't going to be coming into your life, because people come and people go. Love is real. I think it's important to stress this nowadays in our society, just because a lot of girls, and boys too, but girls end up getting heartbroken. And I think we just build this wall and sort of become someone that we don't want to be. And I think we forget that there are people out there who love us, and not just in, like, a romantic way. Like, I forgot that love is real in my family. Like, I forgot that I do have a loving family, and I have loving friends, and love is so pure that it doesn't cross our mind, that it's just, we can't take it for granted. And it is important for girls to know that just because that guy may not have treated you right does not mean that every guy is not going to treat you right. Because love, I found love, and I thought I never would. And it's just crazy to think, like, how one person can make you feel. And I don't know, I want to stress that love is real, love is out there, and have to be patient. You have to be patient. Sometimes your best friend is yourself. This one kind of just says it for itself. It goes in with the hard days, and the people come and they go. And I think at the end of the day, really, you're your own best friend. You're the one that's going to cheer yourself up. You're the one that's going to punch you in the face. So my camera died. I'm going to try and make this quick because it's dying again, and I have to use it for school. So I'm trying to, like, speed through this. But anyways, as I was saying, sometimes your best friend is yourself. Sometimes you're the only one that can really pick you up when you need to be picked up. God is always there. I know a lot of people aren't religious, and I used to not be religious, but this past year and a half, I've really brought out my faith and my trust for God. And I used to be in my walk with Him, but then my mom passed away, and I sort of lost all trust in Him. But I don't know, I just think He's always there. Even if we're not there for Him, He's always going to be there for us. And I think it's important to really know that, and to know that because that boy broke your heart, God is telling you He's not the one for you. Because you failed that test, God is telling you, hey, you can do better than this. And I think we need to remember that. Food is okay. Like I've said before, I never really have been comfortable in my body, and I've had a lot of eating issues, and it took me this year to realize, it's okay to eat that cookie. It's okay to eat Chipotle. It's okay to eat what you want. And in order for myself to make me feel better and to know that food is okay, I've just learned exercise. Don't eat less. Don't try to not eat something. Eat what you want. Don't exercise if you don't want to. Exercise if you want to. It's your body. You do what you want to do with it. Worrying too much about the future or the past does not do you any good. I don't know how many times I can stress this. I worry so much about the future, and I worry so much about the past that I forget about the present, and I lose sight of what's really in front of me. And just because I might have something now doesn't mean I'm going to have something then. Or just because I had something then doesn't mean it's going to stay in my life forever. And, life is complicated. Just focus on now, and now will get you to where you want to be. Everyone is different. Again, this goes with the whole like body thing, and just comparing yourself to others does not do yourself good. It doesn't do others good. It only brings you down further. And I think it's important to know she has her flaws, he has his flaws, she has those eyebrows, that person has that butt, that person has those eyes, but you have your eyes, you have your butt, you have your eyebrows, and no one is like you. And you have your heart. And I think it's important that we know we are all humans. We are all different people in the way that we are the same, and we're the same because we all have our own flaws. We all have our perfections. And we need to remember that. Money does not grow on trees. Growing up as a kid, I used to think money grew on trees.
Sorry for the angle change. I had to record on my phone because my camera keeps dying and I'm like I'm getting frustrated. So as I was saying, like, money does not grow on trees, and that one's kind of funny just because we've always grown up, like, getting handed money, and I think it's when we start having to make the money for ourselves and start having to pay for things for ourselves is when we really realize, like, hey, like, responsibility is important. Money does not grow on trees. And this one I sort of just stuck in there just because it doesn't, and I have to remind myself that, like, even now, like, paying for gas, paying for insurance and stuff, it's, like, hard to find money. And so when you find the money, don't spend it because you need it. Seriously, spend time with your family. This one, I feel like I've said it for all of them, but this one I cannot stress enough. Like, your family is going to be there for you forever, and they're not always going to be there. I just contradicted myself. Like, I'm, like, at the end of the day, your family's there for you. Your friends may not be, but your family is. And, like, what I mean by they might not always be there is my sisters, like, they don't live here anymore. And so the time that I get to see them is, like, pure time for me. And it's time for me to just spend time with them and know them and update them on life. And it's just, when you get a chance, spend time with your family. Today, I went out to Costco with my cousin brother and my grandma, and I just enjoyed it, like, just shopping with my family. So I think it's important to know that it's okay to be with your family. It's okay to spend time with them and not spend time with your friends because, hey, family is freaking cool. Growing up is not easy. I know myself, like, I feel like I've just matured so fast and grown up so fast, and it's not easy. There's a lot of responsibility with it, and I'm trying to act like an adult. And sometimes I just want to be a kid, and sometimes I want to go do what my friends are doing. And I choose not to. It's my decision, but, you know, I have to know that it's not easy. It's hard, but the outcome you get from it is a good feeling. And I love that. Slow down, and I feel like growing up is fun in a way, I guess. But at the same time, like, don't grow up too fast. You know, I'm a junior in high school now. Junior year is almost over, and then I'm going to be in my last year of high school, and honestly, I feel like I just went into high school, and so I feel like I've wasted my teenage years. I know I haven't, but, like, all my friends are going to party, not a big party or whatever. I don't know. Take your time being a child. Being you is the best that there is. There's only one you, and you need to embrace that, and you need to let people know, like, hey, don't mess with me because I'm me. And I think I lose sight of myself sometimes, but the days where I really am embracing myself and I really know who I am, I'm so much happier, and I just feel so good. Like, the past few days, I've just been like, you know what? I'm me. And just to know that I'm the only me there is, and to know that no one can really change me, and only I can change myself, it's a good feeling, because I love myself, and I'm going to embrace that, and I think it's important for everyone to embrace themselves, because we don't want one world filled with Shayleys. I mean, come on, I mean, maybe, but, like, that'd be a little bit crazy. But in reality, like, one quote that I really like is, you can't have an orchestra without, you know, the different instruments. Or maybe it's a symphony without the different, I don't even know. But if there was one instrument in a whole orchestra, it would sound disgusting. So to get that sound and to get that symphony and the melody, you need all the different instruments. So you need all the different people in the world to make a world. And I love that. So that was my 17 things I learned in my 17 years of living. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sort of put it together quickly, and I just sort of sat in front of my camera and said what I needed to say, and I really do mean everything that I said, and I really hope that you guys take it to the heart, and I hope you guys can listen to some things that I said, because I think some things are really important, and I think it's important for us to know these things. So again, hit subscribe, hit the like button. Let me know if you have any video ideas. I will try to be uploading more. Again, I'm not a perfect human, but it's okay. I'm me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon.